Good morning from Jim, AG6IF, suffering from a cold this morning. I'm working on JT65. What we're going to do here is see if we can. The bands are really good right now. So we got a CQ, working 15 meters here, QRP, 5 watts this time. Usually I work 1 watt, but we're going for 5 watts this morning. Still QRP. And got a CQ from KC2WTG. I'm going to see if we can get back to him. We're on 15 meters, 76. And I worked 10 previously. And 12's real busy. And this is 15. I'm coming down the line here. So we'll answer a CQ. See if we get a response. So the way JT65 works and JT9 is at the top of the minute, the transmitter starts, and then if you're going to reply, you wait till the top of the minute. The transmission lasts for about 48 seconds. Alright, so now we'll listen and see if he heard us. JT65 sounds like this. And he uses a waterfall similar to PSK. We have the stations 1, 2, 3, looks like 4, 5, at least 5. And the one I'm answering is this one right here. So here we go. Okay, pick this up. So we're going to send the next thing in the chain here. So there's a sequence here. So he answered us, and he sent me a minus 13 dB. Okay, so he heard me at minus 13 dB. I heard him at minus 6. Well, I'm using 5 watts. He could be using a lot more. So at this point, if I didn't have both hands busy, I would be off in my logging program, logging this call. But I'm just going to write it down for right now. KC2WTG. C2WTG. And the time is 1947. I got minus 13 and sent a minus 6. Okay, I wrote my logging info down. So I just sent him the response, minus 6. The next thing he's going to send me is either going to be an RRR saying I received it, or he may send me the dB reading again. We'll see. If he sends an RRR, I'm going to send back next time a 7.3. If he sends me the dB reading again, which I already have it, then I'm going to send him an RRR, which means I understand it. So I'm going to take a chance and select the next sequence to go out here, right here, a 7.3. That tends to be how people are working this thing. So if that's the correct one, then you don't have to do anything. The transmitter will just start up. So here we go. He sent the RRR, which means all received. And now I'm going to send a 7.3 when it's my turn. Here we go. The transmitter's running. 5 watts. You can hear the I have the monitor feature turned on my Yaesu 847. So this is going to conclude our transaction. We have sent each other call signs, signal reports, and locations with a grid square. That's all that's required for a contact. So this is 15 meters. My transmission right now, my 7.3 is going out right now. And then he'll probably send me a 7.3, and then it's done. and then we can move up the band a little bit more. All right. So what's this mean? Let's see. So he sent me minus 13. I'm using only 5 watts, which is plenty. The band's good right now. I'm getting all the way across the United States. I don't know how much power he's using, but I sent him a signal report of minus 6. It's a lot more. I was much easier to read, or I was reading him much easier than he was reading me. Full scale would be 0 dB. And the program can detect down to about 25 minus 25 dB. You can't hear it, and sometimes you can't even see it in the waterfall. It's so faint. Nice thing about the digital modes here. Right, so in about 6 seconds or so, we're going to see what he sent me. Hopefully it's a 7.3. Okay, I didn't see a 7.3, so it's possible that there was a lot of interference that time. There was an overlapping station. So I didn't get a 7.3, but I did get everything else. So I'm going to conclude that this QSO is completed, even though he didn't send me a 7.3. That's not required. I'm pretty sure the overlap, another station is overlapping him, and very overmodulated. You can see all the white right in here. There's at least one other station in there, if not more. So, let's see. What do we do next is we're going to go ahead and take a look at the bands here, working our way down. So, let's see if 17, if anybody's on 17. I don't hear anything on 17. 20. Let's go to 20. I'll try this one more time here. All right, 20 meters. Okay, we can do this. We can delete both of these screens. We got into the receive sequence a little late. I don't think we'll pick anything up, but you never know. It might decode something. Bands are good today. A lot of people working up high, 10 meters. Okay, there's a CQ right there. I'm going to double click on it and enable my transmitter. Got to be quick. This is call sign Victor Echo 3, Romeo India Alpha. It says it's 2,000 miles away. And we're again working QRP, 5 watts, 20 meters. Transmitter's on right now. Let's see if we pick them up. VE3 RIA. So while we're doing that, I like to come over here and take a look at this QRZ page, VE3 RIA, I think is what it was. 3RA. Okay, he's in Ontario, Canada. All right. It's not a long way. It's still 2,000 miles, 5 watts. So normally I work 1 watt, but obviously the contacts are a little farther few between at 1 watt. But let's see if he heard me. We're way down in the band here, 400 hertz. You can see the data is not real bold. So his dB level is minus 20. See if he hears me. Here we go. Yep. Nope. See, he sent a CQ again. So he sent a CQ again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run one more cycle. If he had answered me with my call sign, instead of this being green over here, that would have been red. So we're on 20 meters. There's, excuse me. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 JT65s in that minute cycle. And there's a JT9. There's a solid line. JT9 sounds like a birdie almost. JT9 right there. So it concentrates your signal and your power into a smaller space. 15 hertz is all JT9 takes up. In its fattest mode, its widest mode is 15 hertz. It goes down from there. There's some sub modes you can play with. They're down to 1/2 of a hertz. 0.4 actually. 0.4 hertz. Alright. We're decoding his, hopefully there's a transmission there. We'll find out in a second. If not, well, we'll look for a different one. But this is just to give you an idea how the process flow works with JT65. There's a bunch of standard canned messages here, and you just work your way down. So here we're coming up on 48, where it decodes. So again, we're going to decide either. So I'm getting another CQ. So he didn't hear me. No one's answering him. I'm going to halt my transmitter, and we'll find another target here in a second. So he's not hearing very well. So with that, JT65, hope you enjoyed it. Try it. It's a lot of fun. WSJT-X is the software I'm using. I'm using a plain Donner interface, sound card interface, over to my FT847. 100 feet of coax to a talented balun 2.5 to 1, and my loop antenna is hidden. It's a 40-meter loop. It's 128 feet long, aluminum welding wire, almost invisible, and it's down at ground level. It's at 6 feet maximum. It's hidden under the fence line from the neighbors and from the CCNRs. Tiny little wire. It's almost impossible to see, and it's not up in the air. Yet, with 1 watt or 5 watts, I'm able to work 7, 8, 9,000 miles. My longest QSO was to Kenya. It's 9,600. I think it's 9,600 miles or 9,700 miles from Southern California on an antenna 6 feet in the air. I'll tell you, that's a lot of fun. Well, thanks for watching. This is Jim, AG6IF, saying 7-3 on this Sunday, February 9th. Everyone have a great day. Thanks for watching.